After more than 2 years of largely staying at home, people are hitting the road and taking to the sky. Airports are busy, with all signs pointing to passenger numbers meeting or even exceeding pre-pandemic levels. With so many more people traveling, it's important for passengers to be prepared.
The first thing I always do is make sure that I understand who I'm flying and what my confirmation numbers are.
From checking in to monitoring flight status, there are a number of resources to which flyers can turn. Bad weather, maintenance issues, computer glitches, and staffing shortages can cause flight disruptions. So to avoid getting stuck in an airport, travelers should check in early and keep checking their flight status before heading out, just in case there are any delays or changes to the itinerary. Changes may be addressed via phone or online. There may be no reason to come to the airport if your flight is delayed. Factors like weather can have an impact all over the country. When delays roll through an airline's network, aircraft and crew availability are stretched, which can lead to unexpected changes to travel plans, even when the weather is fine at home and at your chosen destination.
People are used to the thought of blizzards shutting down the nation's air traffic. But in reality, blizzards are something that you can plan for. The real trouble does come in summer when you have thunderstorms.
Airlines make the decision to cancel flights based on a variety of criteria, and if a flight is canceled, travelers have options. Carriers are required to offer compensation, rebooking, or lodging, depending on the situation. Still, with so few empty seats in this high-demand summer, it may not be possible to simply hop on the next flight out. Though it can be a stressful situation, be kind to airline employees as they seek to get you on your way.
If you do have a flexible travel schedule, think about that as you look at things. If it's 5 in the afternoon and your flight is canceled, it might be hard to get home, and you might just say, book me on the first flight tomorrow morning and have another night in town. Enjoy a night out and make the best of a bad situation.
Once at the airport, customers may see long lines and extended wait times for certain services. Like many other industries, aviation has been hit hard by labor shortages, and travelers may need to adjust their expectations of the flying experience, especially during peak times like the summer months and holiday weekends.
We're all out there traveling again. It is going to be a really robust summer. Airplanes are going to be full, and when you don't have enough empty seats on a plane, you can't necessarily get people on other aircraft.
Parking is in high demand at LAS, especially in the Terminal 1 long-term garage. Parking officials advise customers to consider parking in the economy lot and taking a shuttle to the terminal. By packing patience and a snack, as well as using tools like airline apps and flight tracking websites to stay informed and know their options, travelers can navigate the busy summer flying season with ease.
Airports around the country have done such a good job of improving their food and beverage outlets. And if I know I've got an extra 15 or 20 minutes, I would much rather sit down, have a good meal, maybe grab a drink, and actually relax before my flight.
At the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, FlightPath and the airport social media channels highlighted frontline custodial staff and their tireless efforts to keep LAS clean and sanitized for travelers and employees. More than 2 years later, the team is working as hard as ever and has even received global recognition for its efforts.
Oh, it feels great to know that we were accredited by an outside organization that recognizes the work we do. To be accredited means that people can be rest assured that we have a nice, clean facility that they can visit.
Custodians at LAS doubled down on the frequency of cleaning in the terminals, giving extra attention to high-touch surfaces like elevator buttons and handrails, and using special misters to dispense hospital-grade disinfectant. All this is to instill confidence among the traveling public.
We make sure that the passengers are safe. We spray things down the seats. We wipe everything down and make sure it's clean and ready for the passengers to come through for a safe experience.
For 2 years in a row, LAS has been a proud recipient of the Global Biorisk Advisory Council's Star Facility Accreditation for Cleanliness. This honor recognizes the airport's work practices, procedures, and systems used to prepare for, respond to, and recover from outbreaks and pandemics.
Coming and exiting the airport, that they feel confident to know that we're here to protect them in terms of safety, that everything that they touch it's clean.
We just do a nice wipe over the surface.
Custodians at LAS want customers to know they are looking out for them. These employees are dedicated to cleaning, disinfecting, and sanitizing airport facilities, and they take pride in the valuable service they're providing.
I disinfect, I sanitize the toilets, the doors, the walls in the restroom, the sinks, the chairs, anything that they touch is disinfected because we clean. We make sure that, because we want to make it safe for ourselves, so of course it'll be safe for somebody else.
Travelers who've been nervous about flying since the emergence of COVID-19 can rest assured the health and safety of passengers and employees will continue to be top priority at Harry Reid International Airport.
From a liquor store and baggage claim and vending machines stocked with fresh flowers to high-end handbags and Las Vegas-themed gifts, there's something for every occasion at LAS. And while many airport concessions closed due to limited passenger volume during the pandemic, business is getting back to normal for most.
We are majority open now wherever there are flights. However, we are still working towards those pre-pandemic hours of operation. We've been doing our best to work with concessionaires and be flexible, even hosting a job fair with our concessionaires to try and help offset those staffing issues that they're having.
I have your attention, please.
Travelers will find a variety of options available throughout the terminals, with essentials like coffee, news and gift stores, and grab-and-go kiosks available on every concourse.
A robust concession program is also meant to reflect our wide demographic of passengers that visit Las Vegas. We see everything from the business traveler to the leisure traveler, families, singles alike, and we want to make sure that we are offering a little bit of something for everybody that does come through our airport.
In Terminal 3's E-Gates, customers can enjoy a sit-down meal at local favorite, the Village Pub, or grab a quick bite at Carl's Jr. For happy hour on the go, the Local features a fully stocked bar. Shoppers can take home a taste of Las Vegas from Ethel chocolates and browse deals on luxury items at Duty Free.
Airports actually generate operating revenue from concessions activity. So the more operating revenue that we can generate from our concessions program, the more that offsets the cost of the airlines' operating fees, and it makes Las Vegas a more appealing market to airlines and travelers.
If you're meeting up with arriving friends or family in Terminal 1, you can wait for them pre-security over a coffee at Starbucks or a glass of wine at the layover bar. Retailer Marshall Russo offers trendy fashion and accessories, and shoppers can also browse unique gifts at Brighton or satisfy a sweet tooth at Eye Candy. Partnerships that make such a wide variety of concessions possible in the airport are important for travelers and the community. Starting a business at LAS requires patience and know-how.
So if businesses are interested in operating at the airport, we do make our selections of concessionaires via RFP or request for proposal process. Requests for proposals are always released and posted online on our website.
In the A and B gates, travelers will find Shake Shack and Jamba just past security. There's also Moe's Southwest Grill, Bagel Mania, and PGA Tour Grill, among others. Those in a rush don't have to fly hungry. Specialty vending machines offer a quick alternative.
Hello, how are you doing?
In the C concourse, diners can enjoy a leisurely meal at Sammy's Beach Bar and Grill or have drinks in the Lucky Street Cocktail Lounge. Payway offers Asian-inspired meals and a full bar with seating. Conveniently located food courts are anchored by favorites like Popeyes, Wendy's, and Brookwood Farms Barbecue. Uniquely Las Vegas souvenirs are available at Poker Face, with 2 recent additions offering even more local flavor.
The Neon Museum does take elements from our downtown arts district in Boneyard, really giving passengers a sense of place when they step into the store and actually being able to purchase items like former lights from the Las Vegas sign. We also recently opened the Raider image over at the Sea Gates, selling our Las Vegas Raiders gear.
Sunglasses are essential in Las Vegas, and 5th and Sunset in the D-Gates tram area carries an array of designer brands. Upstairs in the concourse, dining options range from CPK and Cinnabon to Ruby's Diner, Metro Pizza, and Porta Subs with no contact ordering. Grab a gift or something for yourself at Coach, Pandora, Alex Nani, or any of a number of shops.
So the customer experience starts at the curb. It really does simmer in the concession experience. You spend the most of your time in the concession area. Because this is the longest part of that curb to gate journey, we want to make sure it's also the best part of that curb to gate journey.
From local favorites to nationally recognized brands, there's something for every traveler at LAS. Whether you forgot to pack something or need to fortify yourself for your journey, chances are you'll find what you need among the many airport concessions. For a complete overview, check out the Maps section of our website at harryreidairport.com/maps.
Terminal 3 opened with fanfare on June 27, 2012. The inaugural flight, operated by Virgin Atlantic, was greeted with iconic Las Vegas entertainers and a champagne toast. At a cost of $2.4 billion, the construction of T3 employed 1,800 skilled workers at its peak. The building houses 14 gates, 7 domestic and 7 international. The main terminal building measures 2,300 feet, nearly half a mile long. and contains 8 miles of baggage conveyors to get travelers' bags from the curb to the aircraft. Greeting passengers in the terminal are 4 neon Welcome to Las Vegas signs that emulate Betty Willis's famous sign on Las Vegas Boulevard.
Hello everyone and welcome to Terminal 3's International Gate.
In the lead up to the terminal opening 10 years ago, the airport hosted a community open house, an art show, and even a fun run on the airport roadways. To further increase capacity for international air service, in 2017 a tunnel was constructed connecting the D gates with the Customs and Border Protection port of entry at T3. As the travel industry continues its pandemic recovery, LAS and this state-of-the-art terminal are ready for exciting growth in the next 10 years and more.
Let me formally welcome you, to Harry Reid International Airport. We are so excited to be unveiling this display, so let's make it official.
Outstanding.
3, 2, 1. Yay! The airport is the first and last look of all of our visitors that come in and leave Las Vegas. So what we'd like to do is tell them our story.
For the Neon Museum to partner with Harry Reid International Airport is truly just, it's a dream for us. This is a world-class museum. It is a world-class airport coming together to bring education to visitors who are coming through our space here. So this is really outstanding. It's an incredible opportunity. We're so humbled and so thrilled to be a part of it.
One thing that we have seen over the years when people travel through our airport is they love the old traditional Las Vegas. And so partnering with the Neon Museum is now giving them one more step further into it by telling them the story of the history of Las Vegas and where we came from originally and how we've evolved to where we are today.
In this case, postcards. And so what a great way of saying goodbye to the city than through postcards through the ages of the city that's unlike any other in the world.
And this new display that we have up at the airport with partnership with the Neon Museum is just a fabulous example of showing our passengers and our visitors all the rich history that we have in this community.
Thanks to its enduring allure, Las Vegas has always bounced back quickly from hard times, and its pandemic recovery is no different. Airlines have taken note and are offering easy access for visitors who wish to enjoy all the city has to offer. New low-fare airline Breeze made its Las Vegas debut in June, beginning with nonstop service from Richmond, Virginia. Flights to Syracuse, New York, and Fort Myers, Florida followed. Service to Charleston, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida, Norfolk, Virginia, and Huntsville, Alabama is slated to launch in late summer. By year's end, Breeze will connect LAS with nearly a dozen destinations.
Our goal is to get you there for twice as fast for half the price. And if you can do that, then you just come more often, and that's how we build markets.
Breeze is a welcome addition to LAS.
This airline has come in, they've got nearly a dozen markets announced, and almost all of them are currently unserved. You're going to be able to get there nonstop. And for our economy, it's really important for the people that are coming here from those places to have that convenience.
International travel to southern Nevada continues to rebound, with several airlines restarting routes that had been paused since 2020.
Las Vegas is one of the top destinations of our portfolio, and we're happy after the pandemic right here to be back in Vegas.
Condor returned to LAS in the spring with 4 flights a week to Frankfurt, Germany. Edelweiss, a Eurowings Discover, resumed LAS nonstops in April.
When we had the ribbon cut at the airport, at the gate in Zurich, everybody was yelling and saying, yes, yes, finally, we get back to Las Vegas.
With Edelweiss offering twice weekly service to Zurich and Eurowings offering 3 flights a week to and from Frankfurt. In addition to Frankfurt, Eurowings offers twice weekly nonstop service between LAS and Munich. Korean Air returned direct flights from Seoul's Incheon Airport, once again providing a direct connection between Las Vegas and Asia. With the lifting of international COVID testing requirements, travel industry professionals are more hopeful than ever to see even more robust foreign visitation in Las Vegas.
A project to boost safety and enhance the customer experience at Terminal 1 is moving right along. This safety bollard installation is being tackled in phases, with the 2 traffic lanes nearest the curb closed where work is occurring. Work has recently moved south and includes the closure of one of the crosswalks into the terminal. Drivers should expect road congestion and be on the lookout for pedestrians. The project began in January and is expected to be completed by the end of the year.
Exiting the parking garages at LAS is now a more streamlined experience with the addition of contactless payment options. Customers can pay at walk-up pay stations using a mobile device, smartwatch, debit, or credit card.
Well, it's going to improve the customer service, being quicker and more efficient by being able to use the smart devices. People can get in and out of the lanes quickly. Also, with the new devices, they can prepay. Once they come out of the terminal and go toward the garage where their car is parked, they can stop at the machines there, prepay their ticket, so that when they leave, they can just insert the prepaid ticket and be on their way.
Toll booths at the exit no longer accept cash, so travelers who wish to pay cash should use the walk-up pay stations. Cash is accepted at a limited number of machines, so customers may have to wait a bit longer than those who pay with plastic.
We have a limited number of machines that accept cash. They would be located on the levels where the short-term parking is, so they could go up to the machine and insert their cash there.
New technologies at LAS parking areas are helping us help you. These upgrades, as well as Clark County ordinance, require vehicles to pull forward into parking spaces rather than backing in, so rear license plates are visible.
We would like all employees and customers arriving at the airports in their vehicle to pull into the parking space and not back in.
This allows license plates to be easily scanned to assist with locating vehicles, a service offered free of charge to parking customers. These new procedures help increase security and enhance customer service.
In respect to locating customer vehicles when they can't find their vehicles, as well as if they need a jump start and the customer tells us, their license plate, we can send our staff directly to that stall to be able to assist them with the jump starts.
For questions and information about parking at the airport, visit our website at harryreidAirport.com/parking or call 702-261-5122.
Valet parking customers at Harry Reid International Airport can plug in and power up thanks to these new electric vehicle charging stations. The airport installed 24 stations, 12 each in Terminal 1 and Terminal 3, earlier this year.
We're able to take the cars, monitor how long it's been on, see if it's fully charged, and repark it and pull in another car when it's fully charged.
The stations are free to use. Going forward, the Department of Aviation will explore expanding this service to a broader customer base beyond valet.
We are looking into adding many more charging stations in our parking lots for our customers in the future, depending on how it goes in valet, which is already going great.
Instead of buying bottled water, many travelers have turned instead to carrying reusable bottles on their journeys. In accordance with TSA's liquid rules, those bottles must be empty before going through security. That's where this portable liquid disposal system comes in handy.
Customers can pour their liquids in the pour away and then cross through security with their empty water bottle, and on the other side they can refill it. So it's reusing the water bottle, not throwing it away, and also not filling our trash with liquids. The liquids are going down the drain and back into the water reclamation sites.
There are ample water bottle refilling stations located throughout the concourses at LAS to help travelers stay hydrated and cut down on solid waste. To help airlines at LAS meet their sustainability goals, the airport purchased and installed 67 vehicle charging stations in the ramp area. These allow airlines to shift toward using electric ground support equipment, or EGSE, and reduce their gasoline consumption and emissions.
It's a really exciting initiative. There are hundreds of GSE equipment zipping around the airfield, like baggage tugs, conveyor belts, and the airlines have moved to electric. That reduces tailpipe emissions from diesel-powered GSE equipment on the airfield. So it's helping our air to be a little cleaner on the airfield, and it's using electricity instead of diesel. So it's reducing our carbon footprint as well.
The Department of Aviation received a rebate check for more than $800,000 as a result of this collaborative effort. Clark County's airports continue to pursue projects guided by 5 core focus areas of sustainability. They are water management, energy and emissions, efficient design and operations, partners and suppliers, and outreach and education. To continue its role as a responsible steward of the environment, the Department of Aviation is pursuing funding to replace its buses that service the rental car center.
Currently we have 40 diesel buses going between here and the rental car center. We are pursuing electric buses, which will be better for our community and our customers.
LAS and the Clark County Department of Aviation will continue to provide a world-class travel experience while taking the necessary steps to reduce the impacts of this ever-expanding aviation operation on the planet.
Providing this safe airport environment takes preparation and planning. The airport's dedicated Aircraft Rescue Firefighting Unit, or ARF, works daily to ensure equipment is in proper working order and that firefighters are always ready to respond to aircraft emergencies.
The drills that we're working on mostly today are going to be the initial response, to where we would go out to an aircraft that has had an accident or an incident and work on the first 10 minutes of the doing fire suppression and providing rescue paths for the people to get out.
These emergency responders use equipment designed specifically for extinguishing aircraft fires, for which they receive special training. That includes practice maneuvering fire engines around aircraft and other vehicles, as well as accessing the terminal building from the ramp level.
The skill sets that we have here at the airport thankfully don't get utilized very often. So therefore, when we do have the opportunity to have a mobile trainer come out and practice our skills, it gives us the opportunity to do things that we don't get to do on a normal basis.
Recently, the ARF units at LAS took part in a special live burn training, taking turns dousing flames on a replica aircraft. The firefighters practiced using equipment mounted on their engines and fighting fires on the ground. Training like this allows the team to work together and keep their skills sharp.
The training does build confidence because you know how far you can go and you know what your limitations are, and you know how far your crewmates can go and where their limitations are. So let's say one of my partners can't do something, but I can, I become his strength. And same thing the opposite way around. If there's something he's better at than I am, then he becomes mine.
This was an actual event that occurred.
Periodic exercises involving airlines, the airport authority, law enforcement, and others help those responsible for aviation safety work together and share resources, information, and emergency procedures.
Anytime you look at an incident and examine all the components at how you can improve, really makes a difference in the advancement of all the players that are here at the airport.
Known as tabletop exercises, these drills reinforce the incident command system, the highly standardized management structure used during airport emergencies.
So every time we train on a particular incident, the muscle memory during the event will come back to play and people will be familiar with it.
The exercises are held several times a year and allow participants to run through a variety of scenarios, including tram outages, aircraft accidents, and security threats. In a recent exercise at LAS, players practiced based on a real-life incident involving a hard landing.
So what we've done is we broke it down into individual components where we can talk through what each one's doing at that time.
Representatives of the airline, plus those from the airport's communications, operations, ground transportation, law enforcement, and emergency response divisions discussed their actions during the incident, as well as lessons learned.